Alright guys, we are back to another episode of the Masochist. Shout out to Cimo and Hossman for inventing the series. But first, you want to make your Master Duel experience a whole lot better?
Are you ready to take your Yugioh Master Duel Play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright, so now we're back. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on in our deck. I've added a few things. I've added this Nemesis Elephant, actually. It was actually quite good. It summons itself as a level 2. It can change a monster's attribute and type, which is kind of cool because we can make any monster essentially now tributable for the Eradicator Epidemic virus. We have that going on, and then it makes itself, it's a level 2 beast itself, but it can also make anything else into a level 2, into a Earth Beast, essentially. So it can make this into an Earth Beast. And, yeah, for that reason, this card is really cool because it can, like, morph cards into things that we need them to be to fulfill certain requirements. But now we can actually play some rank 2s, like the number 45 and the Mannequin Cat we can play. So I took out the level 6 Synchros because you just weren't really going into them very often, so I've morphed that around. But this is the deck that we're playing. Let's get into a game. Alright, we just won the coin flip to see what our hand looks like. It doesn't look too bad, if I'm going to be honest with you. We have Barrier Statue, we have Dark Resonator, we have the Omni Dragon Brotar. Like, it's not a bad hand at all. This isn't really doing anything because obviously we have it in hand, so we kind of brick there. Banisher, I mean the Barrier Statue isn't really doing much. I mean, none of these cards are really doing much, so I think we just set this, and then we set the Cubic Ascension as a bluff and just pass here. Hopefully he doesn't have a normal summon strong enough to get over this. There's a lot of decks that don't have normal summon strong enough to get over this. Well, not a lot, but like there are decks out there that don't have a normal summon strong enough to get over a Barrier Statue, so we'll see if it actually... This is literally exactly that deck that does not have a normal summon strong enough to get over this. Wow, sometimes we're just a little too good. We have to be. I mean, we're the protagonists of the show. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. That is incredible. We happen to be playing against the perfect... This happened last time, by the way. Alright, so the unfortunate thing is all our monsters are kind of weak right now, but we gotta make things happen. We gotta capitalize on the fact that things aren't going too well for him either. So we're gonna go ahead and start attacking. Now, hopefully, Mirror Force. Mirror Force. We blew it. Alright. Omni Dragon Brotar, why not? We're going to special summon it. In defense mode. I guess we can search something. That kind of sucks for us. We can search a Fiend, Dark Fiend, which is... What could we even search? We could search the Mask of Darkness. I guess we could search that. That'll add back a trap, but we don't have that many great traps right now. And circulation, we can add a Dark Dragon, which we can add Phantasme by discarding Yugioh. I'm gonna go ahead and add back a trap card, I guess. Discard the Yugioh anyway because, let's be honest, it's not doing anything right now. And then main phase 2, we just go into Crackdown. Set Crackdown and pass. That way now if they destroy the Cubic Ascension, we can float into this, and then Mask of Darkness will help us get trap cards back, like the Crackdown if we lose it. That kind of sucks that we lost the Barrier Statue, obviously. There's no way I knew they were going to have a Mirror Force, so that kind of sucks for us. He's going to be able to summon one of the big guys out to the field, but we can literally take him, so it doesn't even matter. I'm going to go ahead and do this now before he activates the Fallen Paradise. Because the Fallen Paradise will make it so he gets to draw cards and all this other stuff, and I can't really deal with that, so I'm just going to take that now. And that kind of sucks for us. We had the out to him, but he had the out to us, so now he's got the... That's not good either. And now we're playing against essentially a burn deck, Time Lords. which definitely isn't good for us. Paleozoic Deinonychus is pretty good. Deinonychus, the Cubic Ascension, we've got a lot going on right now. So I think we're going to set the Deinonychus and just pass here. And then this thing should out itself, thankfully. Yeah, that thing is really annoying. But we have Deinonychus too, which is good. So if he has any more Time Lords, we can out them. So at least that's good. And then we have other trap cards that do things. It's a very odd deck we're playing against. At first I thought this was just regular old Sacred Beast, but now he's got like other things going on here. Yugioh he added. He could have added other stuff. That's not good. Opening of the Spirit Gates. I think I have to banish this. That card is just really, really strong. I think we have to get rid of it. That card is a little too good for us. Like, it lets him search, and then it lets him summon from the graveyard, too. I think it lets him do too many things that I can't afford to have that in play. So I'm just going to get rid of it before he can search, and before he can do all that other stuff. We need to draw a monster bad. Hyper Hammerhead's not bad, honestly. It's not a bad monster right now to draw, so we're going to Hyper Hammerhead and start attacking. Brotar is like really, really good. He lets us search a lot of things. He's like a little mini Small World. But the issue with him is he just kind of does. The issue with him is like he's a free summon and he searches, but the problem with him is sometimes he can do a little bit of nothing for us. All right, that's not good. He's going to summon out Uriah, I'm guessing. Another Hamon. And now he's got Fallen Paradise, but we have the out, so that's fine. So, but the problem is now he's drawing 2 every single turn, so... Okay, he's going to do that, which is actually going to still bounce his monster, because that doesn't target. But we are going to take an additional 1,000, so we just took a lot of damage. We almost lost. We have 500 life points. That's not good at all. Unfortunately, the Hamon we have can't do anything unless we like book it and flip summon it. Conquistador's not bad, honestly. Conquistador isn't bad. That's not a bad card. It's a continuous trap, not a normal trap. This has been a little bit of an awkward situation. Mirror Force. That's actually the first Mirror Force ever activated against us in this entire series. That's the first Mirror Force, and I've played around it so many times with so much fear. And that's the first time that's even happened. Alright, so this is actually going to give us like a fresh hand. So I'm actually kind of okay with this. He's going to do that. And he's going to shuffle everything back. And then we're going to draw all new cards. I'm actually kind of okay with this. And we only draw 3 cards. Because some banished when they left the field. Some were his cards. Did we really just draw Cubic Ascension again? Like, did we really just draw that again? That is just unbelievable. Chicken Game. This guy might put us back into the game. And Chicken Game is good because, I mean, he can activate over... Alright, we just lost. We literally just lost. We can't do anything. It's over. Yeah, we can't do anything. That just closed the game off. Yep, it's over. This is crazy. That sucks. Nothing we could do about that. That sucks. Alright. So, we just won the coin flip. We chose to go first. Our hand isn't too bad, honestly. It's not like the worst hand ever. It's definitely not the best hand ever. But it's definitely a playable hand, and that's what matters. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to crack down Nemesis Elephant, and then... Do we even set this or summon this? I don't even know. I guess we summon this, hope he thinks we're playing Cosmos, and then just pass. That's probably the best case scenario for us. Alright, so he just summoned a branded monster. The Blazing Cartesia. This is definitely not good for us. And a quick effect to fusion summon. We could steal his monster and then he'll have to fusion summon with resources in his hand. We could do that. Which honestly isn't the dumbest idea. But we could also wait for later. I mean, he would just have to fusion summon without his hand. But honestly, his hand seemed like he kind of bricked. If you have to normal summon a Blazing Cartesia as your opener, you probably have a pretty weak hand. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Take the Blazing Cartesia. And then see if he has the resources left to fusion summon. And if he doesn't, then we just put ourselves in a really good position. And he did have the resources remaining. But now he got rid of a Druid Worm. And he got into a Titan-clad Dragon. Which is fine with me. That was a really weird opener. I don't even really know what to say. Titan Clad, and now he's going to do this to go into the Branded Fusion. Yeah, he's going to Branded Fusion, shuffle a card back, or put one to the bottom of the deck or whatever. I don't think that we can out this. I mean, it really doesn't make a difference what we really did there, because like we could have waited to crack down Mirror Jade, but I just don't. This deck has too many, like, it's too resilient. I don't think we're going to be able to beat it. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to beat it. Alright, so we actually just won the 3rd coin flip in a row. Our hand is essentially almost exactly the same as our first hand. He's going to max C us, but I mean, that doesn't do anything against our deck. The problem is we didn't draw any of the spell and trap cards that support the barrier statue. So, unfortunately, you can normal summon this, but it doesn't do anything. Mask of Darkness is dead. Brotar is a floating card. Vijam, they have to be playing an absolute garbage deck to lose to Vijam alone. So I'm just going to normal summon that and hope he doesn't have a normal summon to get over it. I mean, that's literally our best bet. It's the best thing we have. If he has a normal summon that can get over the barrier statue, we essentially lose this one. Yeah, these games are getting a lot tougher. Obviously, we're in Platinum now. Alright, he just scooped it up. Alright, sometimes barrier statue is enough to just win games. Let's go check what he's playing, actually. Alright, we got 2 legacy packs and Tangyu. Out of curiosity, this is what our opponent was playing. He's playing punks, and punks can struggle depending on their draw to get over a barrier statue. So if he had like these guys right here, maybe he couldn't get over our barrier statue. If maybe he had imperm, didn't have imperm, so he just kind of gave up. It's possible. His extra deck is weird. That is a weird extra deck. Alright, the last few times I've been forgetting to actually redeem these packs right here. I still have 15 days to redeem them. I plan to actually finally redeem one this episode. I don't know which one. I'm going to redeem one by the end of this episode, and then let me know in the next episode which one I should redeem, which one you think would help my deck best, because I'm not even really sure which one to redeem. I think probably this episode we might go with the raw pack, and then in the future, I don't know which one of these two would actually work. But let's go open our master pack. Alright, here's the master pack. Doesn't seem to be shining in any way. I don't even care if it's shining or not, because truth be told, it's been good without the shinies. Alright, we've got a UR in there, and we got an SR. What is that? I thought it was going to be a royal for a second there. This card is honestly not even that bad, but we just don't really... We don't easily summon rank 4s. We usually summon them on turn 2 or turn 3. So for that reason, I think this card would just be kind of a dead card, but in the future, that could actually be kind of good. We got another super, Adamancipator Signs. This is another good card, but we only have one Adamancipator monster and one other Adamancipator card. But this is general rock support. Pretty good. We have 2 super rare pulls that were both pretty like half decent. Witchcrafters, I don't think is going to work for now. XYZ Chimera Clad, I don't think this is going to work for now. Target 1 numbered, yeah, we don't have that, so I don't think that's going to work. AI Contact is a fine card sometimes, but not. We don't have that archetype. Sunseed Loki is not going to work for us. Obviously, it doesn't do anything. Then we've got the Nordic Alfair, which also does nothing for us because we don't have enough Nordics to play. Let's see what this UR is. Drum roll. Wow, that's good. Oh my god, that is so good. That is so unbelievably good. We finally have a proactive monster that is a rank 4. We have so many rank 4s that just do like nothing. Like we have one that's 2500. We have Suship is good because he actually destroys stuff, and then we have the Magic Key guy, which is like a half decent card because he searches a normal monster for free, but like he hasn't been really doing anything. But this is crazy. This is like actually like wild. I can't believe this is one of the best URs we could have possibly. Like, I can't believe how unbelievable our run has been. We just keep pulling cards that are, I don't know what I did in the past. What did I do in my past life? Did I save the world? I don't know what I did in my past life that these pulls are so good. These pulls are outrageous. All right, let's open these legacy tickets. They can't possibly be as good as what we just... Come on. Oh my god, it never ends. Oh my god. I was going to say they can't possibly be as good as what I just witnessed, but I mean, you saw what I have no idea what this card... I read it like 3 times. I have no idea what that does, but it doesn't seem good. Card Shuffle isn't going to be played by me, but you can play it. Let's see what we got out of this one. This should be a UR in here. Oh my god. This is unbelievable. Gladiator Beast Augustus. That's actually good. We can summon this. That is crazy because we actually do have Gladiator Beasts. So we finally have like a decent payoff because now we can summon a monster's 2600 attack. That's like actually kind of good. And it summons a Gladiator Beast monster from the hand, which is also good. Yeah, this card's legitimately good. I don't know if we bring back the Gladiator Beast because we have two 1600 attack Gladiator Beasts, and then we have one Gladiator Beast that pops a card, and then we have this. So I don't know if it's quite time to bring back the Gladiator Beast, but that is definitely an interesting pull. Now let's check what this UR is. Oja match. Alright, so it's safe to say I'm not going to be playing this card because we actually do have 2 copies of Ojama Yellow, but we can add an Ojama with a different name, which we don't because we only have Ojama Yellow, and an Armed Dragon Monster. Any Armed Dragon Monster, which I don't think we have any right. Maybe we have like a level 3 or something. And then we can immediately normal summon one of those monsters. This actually isn't like that foolish. And then on top of that, you can banish this card from the grave or target 3 Ojama and then draw, shuffle them to the deck, draw 1 card. Like, that's not like, this isn't a terrible card in terms of like Ojama cards go. This is actually a decent Ojama card, but it's a little bit of a goofy card. Now, Augustus is actually a good card. I don't know if we're going to be able to play it right now, but that is kind of a good card. All right, we just won another coin flip again, which has been like bananas. But here's our hand. Our hand is looking not the best, but not the worst either. Not the worst either. We're going to set Paleozoic. For sure. I think we're just going to set the Dragoodies, and then we'll have a search follow-up if he destroys it, and then we just pass here. We have a hand trap. That's exciting, right? We have Phantasme. We have Paleozoic, Dinomischus, Dragoodies. We have, you ready for it? Time Thief Redoer, a proactive rank 4 that we can make and interrupt our opponent and do all kinds of things. Isn't that incredible? But yeah, we actually have some interesting stuff going on here. Hopefully he's playing a link deck. Every time I think we've drawn Phantasme one other time. He was not playing a link deck. This is where we hopefully find out he's playing Goki. So they are once again playing this deck with the opening of the Spirit Gates, which I have to get rid of that because this card is really good. I'm going to target this, and I'm going to banish, I'm going to discard the Megalo Smasher because he does have higher attack, but it doesn't matter that he has higher attack because obviously Spiral Tough has an additional effect to him. I might actually, now that I cut the magic key, so I might actually end up cutting the Megalo Smasher because we can't search him technically now. I mean, we can search him, but it's not as good. Alright, so this guy had the Dark Beckoning Beast anyway, which sucks for us because he can just search out another Spirit Gates, and then he could just do his normal stuff. Barrier Statue would have been awesome against this deck. This is, how many times have we played against this deck now? This is what, our 3rd time playing against this deck in the last like 5 games. We've been playing against this a lot. Last episode we beat this. This episode we played against it once and lost. And this one, I'm not gonna lie, we're probably gonna lose. Now if he's playing like a competitive version, which let me see, his extra deck is 15 cards. He might have an All Mirage in here, which means we're going to be able to summon the Phantasme. Alright, so that's the end phase. Going to set 1 card. He did not summon All Mirage. We have Small World, but I don't think Small World really gets us to anything important right now. So we have the Dragoodies, and we can go into... that doesn't help him right now. I don't even know why he's activating it, but it's going to help us summon a monster for free. That's unaffected by monster effects, so thanks for that. So we're going to summon that in attack mode, so we can attack with it immediately. And yeah, that's not going to do anything for him. Now, I think we can summon Spiral Tough and then go into Time Thief Redoer. I think that's pretty good. Small World, I don't think actually benefits us really that much right now. I'm trying to think, what could we even go into with Small World? I just realized we can get to the Barrier Statue, so we'll probably do that. We're going to Small World, see if he has an Ash for us. He does have an Ash, so that's good. That play's dead, and I'm actually fine with that play dying right there. Because now we just make an alternative play. And now we go for the Spiral Tough. And we'll activate the Spiral Super Agent. Now that it is Super Agent, I'm going to guess on the top of his deck, we haven't missed yet, but I mean, we're bound to miss eventually. I'm going to say it's a monster card. And I'm going to destroy the Hyper Blaze, because this is 0 attack anyway. Alright, so he has the Fusion spell coming up, which is actually not that scary for us. We can go into the Sue Ship and destroy this, pop this. We could do that, or we can go into the Time Thief Redoer and start taking resources from him. and dodging stuff. So I think Time Thief Redoer is probably the better card right now to go into. Suship is good too, but like there's a higher chance that he'll actually summon something next turn that will be tough for us to out. I'm not going to use its effect. I almost did that by accident. So now we just attack. No need to use that effect. And attack again. And now we just pass. We have nothing else to do. Alright, standby phase. We take a card from the top of their deck. Which effect am I supposed to click here? Alright, during the standby phase. Yeah, that's... I like how they separate them too. That's actually really smart. I don't want to chain my card. And what do we attach? We attach another monster. But we attach the Hamon, so I guess that's one less Hamon that he has access to. Raigeki. Alright, I don't even mind the Raigeki because we have the Time Thief Redoer, so we can just detach all materials. So we now know he has the fusion spell. I'm just going to detach Tough, I guess. It doesn't really matter because, you know, obviously they're all going to leave anyway. And then he's going to destroy this. It's going to get banished. But now we know he has the fusion spell in hand. He searched Hamon. So he has Hamon and a fusion spell and then some random card that we don't know. And then he has the Hyper Blaze. So right now his hand's not looking too great. And obviously we have Time Thief returning. So you can discard and special summon one. It's going to be... Yeah, he's going to... Or add back. He can discard and add back. Since they're not properly summoned, he can't summon them with Hyper Blaze. So he has now another Hamon in his hand, right? What did he discard? So he has two Hamons in his hand. Okay, that's fine. Wait. We're going to activate this for sure. Which one did we get? We got a monster again. So we're just going to go to battle then. We're going to do 2400. It sucks that we didn't draw a monster. Like, we could have summoned this here, actually. And then if we drew a spawn trap card, we could have actually gamed them. But we didn't, so it's fine, though. So next turn, we could possibly game. We'll see. And we're just going to pass here. Like I said, we still have... he has two Hamons in hand. And he no longer has the fusion spell. So we know 50% of his hand. So as long as... Let's see. We're going to activate the add one to the top of our deck. Or add one to his card. To this card right here. We're not going to chain. It's a spell card, so we're going to be able to draw. It's a Raigeki again. Which is kind of nice. We just got to keep him off the... it would have been... Damn, that sucks. That sucks. He can get to Fallen Paradise and stuff. That's not good for us. That's really not good for us. Because now he can get to Fallen Paradise in addition to the other stuff. Yeah, Fallen Paradise and Hamon, which sucks for us. But we're going to be able to draw, plus we're going to be able to banish it until the end phase. And hopefully, if we can just get a trap card underneath Time Thief Redoer, we can actually, like, win this. But we definitely needed to get a trap card. So now he's got Fallen Paradise in play, which will give him more cards. Yeah, this really isn't in a... We're not in a good situation right now. Alright, battle phase. I think I'm just gonna take the damage, so I'm gonna activate the Time Thief Redoer. I want to draw the extra card. Yeah, I'm gonna detach, and then I want to detach this too. I'm gonna detach both. I'm gonna draw the extra card because that'll actually help us more. Like, it's alright to take. I'm taking slightly more damage, but I'm keeping a body on board, and I'm keeping a body on board. If I can get a trap card, then I can win this game. A barrier statue is not bad. I mean, it's not good in this situation, but yeah, we're going to do this. Is that a trap card? Yes, it is a trap card, so we can win the game now. That's awesome. Okay. So, his monster can't be targeted or destroyed by card effect. This does not target, so it's a trap card. We're essentially the Pharaoh. So, we got a trap card here. We place one on the bottom of our... this card, yeah. Basically, it places his card on the top of the deck. It doesn't target. So we're going to activate that effect, detach this, and then we're going to place this on the top of his deck, non-targeting, and now we're going to normal summon the barrier statue to stop him from special summoning any weirdness like Karibo or something, and now we just attack for game. Clean game! Time Thief Redoer already came in handy. That is insane. He was just overperforming already. Like, he just got here. He just got here and he's already overperforming. Alright, here's our legacy pack. We got another UR. This is, I swear, I have to have saved the world or something. What did I do in my past life? Well, how is this happening? That's a great card. That's a great... I don't even know if we use it, because our deck is getting so much better. I don't even know if we have to use that card. It would have been so good on, like, episode 1. Metal Reflex Slime. Infernity Destroyer. This honestly isn't even really that bad for ending games, but, like, it's just not... Doesn't really... Again, it's one of those cards I would have probably played on, like, episode 3 or 4, but, like, right now, it's kind of not that good. Chaos Dyson Sphere. Alright, so this card isn't, like, horrific, but we don't have level 10s. This is obviously a Blackwing card. This isn't a bad card, and it floats, but I don't think it's going to be useful for us. Ignis Heat is, considering the makeup of our deck, might actually not be a bad card in the future. Obviously, this is a true Draco, and it's easy to summon, and you could summon it just by tributing a continuous spell or trap card instead of a monster. Like, this actually isn't bad. If I play more continuous traps, I would definitely play this, because it's really not that bad, and it's a warrior, so it's... Actually, I'm sorry, it's not a warrior, it's a worm. So maybe if we get more worm support, if we get more true Draco cards, I might actually play. That's not a bad card. Rock Band Xeno Guitar is actually a good card. Yeah, this is generic rock support. It's actually not a bad card. We just don't really have a use for it. We personally don't have a use for it, but this is actually not a bad card whatsoever. We just need more rock support to actually make it usable. And let's see what this UR is. Wow, that's actually usable, and it's good. That is unreal. This is a free special summon. It's a totally free special summon, and it's a tuner. Yeah, this card is actually really, like, really good. I'm running this card. Like, there's not a doubt in my mind I'm running this card. This plus Vigom, it's a tuner. So this plus Vigom is automatically a level 7 synchro. So that's nice. And on top of that, this plus any level 1, so Brotar too. This can summon itself with as long as you have destroy a monster with a different type and attribute. So we have very few lights, and warriors we do have, but not in this particular build of the deck. So we don't actually have a lot of warriors. We don't have a lot of lights, we don't have a lot of warriors. That's nice. If we do go the chaos route, this is a light, so that's nice. And then this actually has a really good effect that I never even knew was on this card, which is when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can make this card gain attack equal to half the original attack and defense of that monster. I never even knew this effect was on this card. I only knew the destroy a card special summon, so that is really good. This is definitely going in the deck. As far as the others, again, Metal Reflex Time would have gone in the deck a long time ago, but right now I don't think it's going into the deck. And then obviously Xeno Guitar, Ignis Heat, both very good. This isn't bad, but we just don't have the level 10s yet. But Visa Starfrost is definitely going in the deck. Alright, so these are the legacy tickets. Let's see what we get out of these. Polls today have been pretty damn good. I can't complain. They've been heroic. Oh my god. Andro Sphinx is not getting used. Let's see what this is. Flute of Summoning Karibo. I don't think we have enough Karibos. This actually isn't like horrific, and I definitely probably would have played it like early on if I had a Karibo, but basically it summons a Karibo or a Wing Karibo from your deck, which isn't bad. I think it has to be an original Karibo, not like any of the other Karibos, but like summoning a Wing Karibo from your deck, quick effect, isn't really even that bad. You can add one. It's not a bad card, but you don't have the Karibos to be able to do it. And then we've got this guy and this treasure we already have. We've already read that. We're not playing it. Alright, so this isn't like horrific, but again, we just don't have the... It's good that we can add this to our pendulum pile, but we don't have enough to really play like a full pendulum deck yet. Alright, we just won another coin flip. We are on an absolute streak right now of winning coin flips. Our hand is honestly not even really looking that bad, and I don't even know if I want a small world. Like, this really isn't that bad. We have Mask of Darkness, Cubic Ascension. Like, it's really not that bad. I mean, we could small world into something. Yeah, right now I don't really need to small world into anything, so I think I'm just going to set the guard. I'm going to set the Cubic Ascension and the Haki Arrow, and I'm just going to pass here. I don't think I need to really small world into anything. There's nothing here that I would am dying to small world into. Like maybe Phantasm if they were playing like a Link deck, but like I don't know what they're playing. I'm just going to save it for later, see what I need later on. Alright, this guy's playing Blue Eyes. This can go a number of different ways, but I mean, it just depends how competitive his build is. He's got a full extra deck. I mean, that says something. Alright, so he's already successfully summoned Blue Eyes and he's going to search Blue Eyes. So already it's a pretty, okay hand. Nice. It's already somewhat threatening. Again, we're just going to have to see on where this goes. We got save for it now. Maybe I should have searched the Phantasme. I'm going to pop a random spawn trap card, which is going to be the Hockey Arrow, which I'm going to activate for no reason. I'm just going to activate it so we get our daily of activating spawn trap cards. I'm going to activate it there, and then it's obviously going to get popped. It's too bad we don't have any of the other Golden Land spawn trap cards. Alright, so now he's going to alternative here. And he's going to jet, which sucks for us. Obviously, jet is really, really good. And he's almost got enough for game. He's got 7,900, so if he just summons any one other thing, he could end us here. And then we've got Cubic Ascension. He should go into the thing that OTKs. Alright, he's going to go into Unicorn, and that is the game. There's nothing we can do. That will end it. Alright, next game, we finally lost the coin flip. We have Small World again. We have this in like every single hand. It's kind of nice, going second or going first. It's a card you want to see for sure. Pot of Prosperity. This can mean a variety of different things, and depending on what he gets out of this, we can maybe scoop. And he's going to Shifter us, which is fine because Shifter does nothing against us. And he's obviously playing Fluundereeze, which I don't think we can beat, but it's... never mind. I was going to say he whiffed on the thing, but then he got the Stree. But Stree's not one of the better ones to get, so I guess we'll see how this goes. Alright, so he's going to normal summon, activate Stree to banish the Shifter. We're going to see if he has an additional normal summon here. If he does, yeah, Eaglin's not good. That means he can go into the M-Pen. Alright, so he searched out the Counter Trap, which a lot of people don't play. And then he probably has the normal summon during my turn. This is actually interesting, the digit jamming, because it makes his monsters, which are already pretty weak, even weaker monsters. So that's actually half interesting. I might just activate the digit jamming right now and you know, produce some results here. And I could Small World into something, but I don't know what to even Small World into right now. I don't know what would really help us. Yeah, right now I don't think anything's even helping us. So I think we're just gonna summon this and go to battle phase. I don't think Small World really benefits us a whole ton right now. But obviously he can do his 65 normal summons right now. He's gonna book my monster, which I suppose is fine. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, we could Small World into something. I think we're just gonna pass here. I'll let him do his thing next turn. I set the Eradicator, but I completely forgot that I was under Shifter. Shifter prevents me from activating Parallel Twister. I was going to do that, but obviously can't do that because I'm under Shifter. Alright, honestly, I don't think we're going to be able to win this one. He just searched Ryza. We have no interruptions. We have nothing. I mean, we could have Small World into, like, Iron Dragon, but, like, he could have negated that with the trap card that's back here anyway. So, honestly, we don't really have anything to do. He's going to Rise us, and we're just going to lose. Alright, we just won the coin flip and chose to go first. Our hand is definitely not looking too bad, so I think I'm going to digit jamming, obviously, because we have it. We've been drawing Eradicator a lot, but it can be a little difficult to go into Eradicator turn 1. We're going to go ahead and summon the Mecha Phantom Beast, summon out the token for free out here, set the Cubic Ascension, and then I'm going to leave the back to square one in hand as a follow-up. So not the worst hand in the world, but definitely requires him to go to battle phase, and that's not very good for us because obviously if you have to go to battle phase, you probably already lost. We're not going to be able to, we don't have any interruptions whatsoever for anything that he has in main phase. So no matter what he does, we just kind of have to sit through it. He's playing Branded. He's going to summon the Fallen of Albaz. He has no fusion targets for us, and that is the kind of stuff we want to see. Alright, he's going to declare an attack. We're going to activate the Cubic Ascension. And we're going to set this. And then he's going to attack that. And why not? I'm going to activate the Cubic. Yugioh, put it in the back row, so this is negated and can't attack and can't act. And it can't, yeah, negated and can't attack. So now we can check out what's going on here. Mysterious Guard's not bad. Honestly, I think it would be a pretty good idea. We have no way to get to... Unfortunately, we have no way to get to Eradicator, because Eradicator would be really good, obviously, against his deck. It would be really, really, really good. I think, honestly, back to square one wouldn't be a bad idea here, because then he'd draw the same Fallen of Albaz again, and that essentially buys us another turn. Mysterious Guard's not bad, because it does you know, bounce something back. This isn't bad because it defends our life points. Like, honestly, I think back to square one is definitely the play. We put this back on the top of his deck, but then again, he can't attack right now anyway. But keeping this on the field isn't good, so I think I'm going to back to square one so that he draws the same card again next turn. As much as I don't want to do this, I think we discard the Eradicator, because Eradicator just does nothing right now. So we put that back, and I think we just go to battle phase now, and we attack. And obviously this is going to drop attack as a digit jamming, do 700. And then we just set the Mysterious Guard, and that's a free bounce, and then we special summon out the Cubic Seed out here, and that's overall it's pretty decent. We have Monster Can't Be Destroyed, we have the Guard, like we have some cool stuff going on here. And then we've got this effect which can essentially allow us to get over any monster, because we can make ourselves gain 800 during the damage step, because obviously this is already in play. So he can fusion summon because we now have a dark. We should have just kept this in the back row probably. And he's going to summon the Bestial Magnamut also, which is, he's reducing his own hand size right now, which probably isn't good for him. I don't even know why he's doing that. But he's going to be able to fusion summon our Vijam away. I should have played around that if I'm being honest, but I mean, it's too late now. Yep, he's going to fuse away our Vijam. Again, I should have played around this. He's going to go into the Searing Dragon. Alright, now he's gone into a Mirror Jade, but Mirror Jade is actually 0 attack under digit jamming, so it's not the end of the world. Alright, he's going to activate Mirror Jade to banish something. Unfortunately, he banishes our Guard, but I mean, again, that's not the end of the world because he has no out to our monster here. Now, this is perfectly fine. He's going to go to 0 and 500, so now he has no way to out our Mecha Phantom Beast monster here, because we have more attack than he does. Obviously, during the end phase, he's going to be able to set a bunch of stuff. We're definitely not in a good situation right now, but, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but we're definitely not in a good situation. Alright, let's draw. Unbreakable Spirit's not bad in the situation that we're currently in, but honestly, I have to out this Mirror Jade. I have no choice. So I'm going to go ahead and attack it because, I mean, if I don't, he's going to keep banishing and sending, and obviously by destroying that, he's going to activate. And that's not good for us because now he gets to destroy our board. Yep, there it is. He's going to destroy our board during the end phase. Nothing we could do. We just kind of had to deal with that. We're going to set Unbreakable Spirit and pass here. Our opponent's just going to go to battle phase. Again, this digit jamming is really buying us a lot of time because it weakens the monsters so significantly that they're like little mosquito bites at this point. Despite the fact that he should have already probably beaten us, he hasn't yet, and this is really good. Spiral Tough is actually a good card to draw because it outs things, and it's really strong under. It's really strong under this card. It's really strong under digit jamming because it's always the highest attack monster. I'm going to Spiral Agent to start popping random stuff, probably in the back row. I'm going to say there's a monster card on the top of his deck, and I'm going to target things that get him resources. He has no way to banish, so I was going to get rid of this. He has no way to fuse right now, so I was going to get rid of this. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and go with the Fallen of Albaz. So I'm going to go with Fallen of Albaz, pop that. It is a monster, so he's going to draw another Fallen of Albaz next turn anyway. And now we just go to battle and attack over the Magnamut. And it doesn't matter that he has another one coming up because this isn't a monster that he can fuse with. You got the Despia monster that he can summon because I just put that into the graveyard for him, so he can go back and summon a monster here. I'm gonna guess he's gonna go into the dark one if he does summon it, but I mean, I guess we'll see. If he fusion summons, he probably will go into, what is it, maybe Lubellion, but I can get over that, and he has no discard, so it doesn't even matter if he goes into that. Yeah, Lubellion does nothing because actually Lubellion's attack will go to 0 because of the digit jamming. And then he banishes, so I guess he gets to draw a card. So perhaps I should have popped one of these cards. Instead, it would have been the right play rather than popping that, because that essentially set him up for all of this, unfortunately. I just basically allowed him to draw a bunch of cards and search a bunch of cards. It's my own fault. And I'm going to continue the attack and just attack into that. And digit jamming will turn his defense into 0, and I'll be able to out his monster. And now we just passed. Yeah, 100% I should have popped one of these two instead. Or maybe even this. I probably should have popped this right here. The branded. Which, to be fair, I didn't know he had. So, nothing you could do. Because he actually, yeah, like I said, he didn't set the branded. That's just a great draw. He didn't set that he didn't set the branded in red. He actually set this in the end phase, so I had no idea that he had branded in red. A lot of branded players have actually cut branded in red, so it kind of sucks for us. And the lower our life points drop, actually, the better, because we do have the Cubic Ascension and Yugioh. He can fuse, it really doesn't matter. I don't even know what he can really go into. He can go into the Blazing Cartesia monster, I forget what it's called, but he can go into that thing. Honestly, he's kind of like going through resources really fast, and I don't know if this is actually a great situation for him. He's going to go into Sprint, which I haven't seen anybody summon. He's going to keep searching from the deck. Sprint is actually quite good. It'll help him pop the Digit Jamming finally, and his own card. And now Digit Jamming will go into effect until the end phase. We do have Unbreakable Spirit, so Unbreakable Spirit can out this monster still. Regardless, we can still out this monster. And depending on what we draw here, we can out his monster. Visa Starfrost is not going to help us out his monster, but it's fine. We're just going to pass here. Like I said, we do still have the Cubic Ascension and Graveyard. So as long as we have that, we can always do something as long as we have that. All right, he's going to Kit. Kit is kind of annoying, I'm not going to lie. All right, so he's got a pretty decent setup here. He can move and then destroy the Unbreakable Spirit. This card is actually really kind of good, but it only destroys face-up cards, fortunately. So now our life points are lower than our opponents. So we can go ahead and activate the Cubic Ascension to special summon back the Yugioh and protect our life points here. I wish we could, like, pulling another Yugioh would be crazy. Because then we could special summon multiple, because this card's been saving our butt for the longest. Alright, so now end phase, there's no point to do this. Brotar isn't super duper helpful. Actually, if we destroy Yugioh, we can special summon Brotar and we can summon Visa Starfrost. We can summon both, and then we can go into a few different things here. We can go into Zeta. We can for sure go into that. Yeah, like I said, we can destroy this, special summon this, and then we can go into Zeta. There's a lot of things we can do. Or we can just use Yugioh to negate this. We could do that. Vizas is 21. I don't think he's strong enough to really do much right now. Alright, I think we flip this to attack mode. And we go to battle. And we attack into this. We're going to activate the Unbreakable Spirit. We're going to gain some attack so we don't lose as much. We're going to attack into that, and we're going to use the effect to negate the Sprind. And then we're going to go to main phase 2. We're going to activate this, and we're going to put it back onto the field in defense mode. So we negated that, and we essentially protected our life points, and then we'll just pass here, and hopefully we'll have something better now. So now this is negated, so it doesn't have its destruction effect anymore. We could have done more. We could have Omni-Dragoned and then Visa Starfrost, but I'm kind of just saving things a little bit. So we could have done that. Lubellion is annoying right now, but Lubellion doesn't out what we have on the field right now, so that's fine. He's going to get the Magnamut. You can activate this effect, but like I said, it's literally negated. It doesn't matter. He's going to banish a light or dark. Alright, he's going to summon Magnamut. What I probably should have done is I could have... I mean, it wouldn't have changed anything because we still would have lost, but we could have summoned Visa Starfrost and then attacked and then gained some attack and then summon another monster. But depending on which direction he goes right now, he can win. He should use Bestial Lubellion to get rid of the Magnamut and then put the trap card in the background and then activate the trap card, tributing the Bestial Magnamut, popping this, and attacking for gain. That's what he should do, but we'll see what he actually does go through with. And he did not do what he should have done. He's going into Baron de Fleur, which is mad random. And Baron de Fleur is essentially the end of the game. There's nothing we can do about Baron de Fleur. Activate Omni Dragon Brotar just to protect our life points, but he can just negate it with the Baron de Fleur. Alright, we just won the coin flip. We have 2 trap monsters, Hyper Hammerhead, Small World. Small World could search anything, but I think I'm just going to save it because, again, I don't think it really... We can get to the barrier statue, but we have no way to protect it, so it doesn't even matter if we get to it. So I think we just set the Hyper Hammerhead, and we set these 2 in pass. Since we have no way to do anything with the barrier statue, we have nothing to like I said, we have nothing to protect it, and it actually stops us from playing the elephant and the Hakiero, so it actually hinders us in this case. Our opponent's activating Fusion Deployment, which is already off to a rocky start because Fusion Deployment is quite good. Can summon like just really, really big, strong monsters right off the bat. He's going to go into Cartesia. I don't think that we can beat this, if we're being honest, with our trap monsters and Hyper Hammerhead. Alright, we just lost a coin flip and our opponent made us go first, which is already super suspicious. But I'll roll with it. Our hand isn't looking too bad. It's Yugioh and Threatening Roar. So we're going to Threatening Roar, Dino Miscus. Honestly, all of these aren't too bad, so I think I'm going to go with Yugioh, but honestly, I could easily go with Mask of Darkness too, but I'm going to go with Yugioh for now. I'm just going to pass here. Our opponent's going to activate the Lightning Storm. We're going to Threatening Roar immediately, because why not? And Dino Miscus, we're just going to let it go to the graveyard. Always sucks when they open that, but I mean, it happens. Nothing we can do. Upstart. So our opponent's playing some kind of a burn deck. Dark Room of Nightmare. They made us gain 1,000, and then they activate Dark Room of Nightmare. Do I have to explain the foolishness going on here? Dark Room of Nightmare, and he made us gain 1,000. And then he's going to set a monster and pass. Mysterious Guard. Honestly, I think we just go to battle, right? I think we do normal summon, although we don't have a choice, so we're just going to go to battle here. I don't know what they're playing, but this will give us more information about it. Trick Stars. That sucks. Okay. Main phase 2, and I'm just going to go to end phase. It sucks. Playing against Trick Star sucks, because the second they get into their field spell, we pretty much lose the duel. Now, he seems to have bricked a little bit here. Like, he should have defeated us already, but he's got kind of a lackluster situation going on here. He's going to set another monster and just pass. We really need to draw something. This is not something. Yeah, we have a very awkward situation going on here. I think we just set this and just pass, and we change this to defense mode maybe, and just pass. Like I said, very awkward combination of cards right now that we can't really do anything with. We don't have any tuners, so we really can't make anything. We have all different kinds of levels, so we really can't make anything. And none of these are synergizing as well as we would like, but you know, this is a reality. This can attack directly, which sucks for us, and I think it counts as effect damage. And now he's got Candida, so I think we just lose the duel because he can search the field spell, and yeah, that'll wrap it up. Once you get the field spell, it's pretty much over. It sucks for us, but I mean, it's a part of the game. Nothing we can do. He's definitely, from that point, he just beat. Our hand was just super awkward. All right, next game we just won the coin flip. Our hand is okay. Not the best, not the worst. Okay. We do have some combo potential here, but I'm seeing Small World a lot more than I'd like to. Because, like, we see it in situations where we can't really protect the barrier statue, even if we get to it. Like, we can definitely get to barrier statue right now. Like, there's really no purpose to get to the barrier statue right now. Again, it just doesn't really serve a purpose right now because I can't protect it. I think we just Cubic Ascension and just set and pass. I mean, it's probably the best thing we could possibly do. I don't think anything really like benefits. There's nothing that we can really search that would benefit us right now, so I think we just set this and set this and just pass. Yes, we set the regular way and we just pass. Yeah, we've been seeing Small World a lot more than I would like to. We just need, like, it's not bad that we see it because it's essentially a copy of Barrier Statue. But the problem is, like, we never see it when we have, like, other, like, it would be nice if we had, like, Threatening Roar right now, or, like, Power Frame, or Unbreakable Spirit, or Dino Miscus, or There Can Only Be One, or Crackdown. Like, any one of those cards, plus Small World and a monster, is, like really, really good. But the problem is we have it, like, this weird order of things, where we just see it when it doesn't really work. We might have to rework the deck all over again, because things are getting a little awkward. In some of these opening hands. Some of these cards aren't helping as much as I would like. That's not too bad. So our opponent's set and set pass, so that's always good to see. Let's see, Fire Barrier Statue's pretty good right now because our opponent had an unsuccessful hand. And then of course we've got Cubic Ascension, Fire Barrier Statue. He's going to Raigeki Break. What is he going to even Raigeki Break? He's going to discard a Hieratic Seal of Heavenly Spheres. Destroy our monster. Barrier Statue does nothing for us right now. Like, at all. I don't know what monster this is, but he's playing Hieratics, and he has normal summons that are really big, so it really doesn't help. I can't use Visa Starfrost with the barrier statue. So I think I'm actually going to get rid of the barrier statue right now. Funny enough. Alright, so I think the best card to actually get to... I'm going to reveal this. I think the best card to actually get to is the Tether Wolf. I think that might be the best card to somehow try to draw our line to. So I think I'm going to try to get to that. And like I said, I think Tether Wolf is quite good. This is 1550 in defense. Tether Wolf, this wouldn't be too bad, so we can't search that. I think Tether Wolf would probably be the best thing to get to because it generates a token, then we can pop the token. Also, Bestial Aluber wouldn't be too bad, but it just requires a little too much going on. So I think Tether Wolf is probably the best. So I think I'm going to banish this because it has nothing in common other than the level, the clock. And then we're going to get to Tether Wolf, hopefully. I guess we don't get to Tether Wolf. I screwed up somehow. I did the math wrong. Ah, shoot. I just realized Tether Wolf is a machine. This is a machine. I should have just gone with the Dragoodies like I thought. But it's fine. It's whatever. It's fine. We're going to get to the Spiral Tough. Yeah, we're going to get to Spiral Tough either way. So it should be fine. Spiral Tough will allow us to pop if we guess it correctly. And if we don't guess it correctly, then we get to go into Visa Starfrost. He's going to Bestial us, which is always fun. Our monster's not special summoned, so I can actually pop the Druis Worm if I guess correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to guess a monster card, and I'm going to target the Druis Worm since we don't have a special summon monster. It's the Raigeki, which that sucks for us. I don't even know what to really do here. And I just realized this is a warrior anyway, so it doesn't actually work with... that was the Math Mech Division. That's weird. Alright, so I guess we just pass here. Nothing we could do. Math Mech Division. Activate that. And we're just gonna pass. Nothing we can do. He has Raigeki on top of his deck anyway. That's... So much went wrong here. Visa Starfrost I can't summon because this is a warrior. I meant to search something else, but I forgot that the stupid clock thing is a machine. Too many things went wrong. Small World is like, it's a very good card, but sometimes there's just like too many things to keep in mind when you're playing so many random cards and you're constantly changing out your deck, so you're constantly like forgetting things. Well, I am, not you, but I am. So now he's playing essentially Math Mech with Bestials, which I don't think we're going to be able to beat. He doesn't seem to be going into much, which is good. Is this a tuner? No, it's not a tuner, thank God, because then we would have seen Baron drop. Rescue Interlacer. Perfect. He attacks with Druis Worm first, which allows us to redirect it to Druis Worm. Honestly, I could negate that, but I don't think there's a point, because right now he can't destroy by battle anyway, so I think we just leave it. And then if he does more damage, then we can special summon it back. At least that ends his battle phase. That's not bad, but we don't have a discard. Alright, so we have the Bestial Aluber, which can steal the Druis Worm, but like we have nothing to do with the... We have nothing to do with the Druis Worm. Once we steal it, we can't do anything with it. We don't have any level 5 synchros. We could just pop this and then special summon the Vizos Starfrost and start destroying things, which probably would be the smartest thing. But then this halves attack when it's sent to the graveyard, which also sucks. Yeah, we have a lot of nothing to do. Bestial Aluber can steal something, but we're not even close to game right now. I mean, I guess we just have to visit. We have to do something, so we're going to pop this. Special summon this out. It's fine that we pop that because we have ways to get it back. So now we go to battle phase and we attack this, and then we gain attack, and we now have more attack than any of his monsters. So we just go to main phase 2, and I guess we just pass. Nothing we could really... If we had a rank 6, that would be awesome, but we don't have a rank 6. And this is a light, so it doesn't really help. So I guess we just pass until we can do something with the... Because we can steal the Druis Worm, but we have nothing to do with it once we steal it. And if we link it away, he actually gets the effect, not us. Alright, so we have Hyper Hammerhead, which doesn't really help. We can get in for some more damage by stealing this. He can set Magic Cylinder directly from the deck. That's not good for us. Yeah, that doesn't really help us whatsoever. Now he can guaranteed do damage and negate an attack. Like I said, we can steal his monster till the end phase, but we can't do anything even if we do steal it. So I think we just set this and just pass for now. I mean, yeah, I think we just pass it. We can attack this, but like I said, he's going to have our attack. We're going to gain attack, and he's going to have our attack. I mean, I guess that isn't until the end phase, though. He halves until the end phase, so I guess we can do that for now. So we'll just attack into it. We'll take the magic cylinder. We got to get it out of the way anyway before we gain more attack. So I'll accept the magic cylinder, and magic cylinder will actually put us in range for the cubic ascension. So that's fine that happened. I'll take the damage. Like I said, it was bound to happen. Like regardless, we needed to do it, so it's fine. And now we have access to cubic ascension if we needed to. So now we just pass here. We have access to the cubic monster, but he literally has an out to the cubic monster right here, so it's not good for us. Our opponent's gonna summon a Hieratic, and then he's gonna send our Vizos to the graveyard, which again sucks for us, but I mean, it's whatever. It's the reality of the situation. We're in a really slow game state right now, so I don't even really care that he got to send that to the graveyard. He's going to attack, and his monster's going to get returned, which is fine. So you can see here it's going to get returned anyway to the hand, and then we can negate this card's effect, because we're going to use the cubic to special summon it out. Right there. And he's going to have to either attack that or not attack that. It really doesn't matter. Alright, we got Cosmo Goodwitch. Not a bad card. Right now, honestly, not a bad card at all. Like I said, he's playing a dragon deck, so I'm going to save the Bestial Luber for later, but I'm going to summon the Goodwitch right now. I could pay 500 to book that, but I mean, that doesn't really help us do anything. So I'm just going to attack. I already know what's in his hand. It's the other monster. He's going to have our attack until the end phase. Yeah, but I don't think that even like really helps, because next turn it'll just not be in existence. And then we just end here. Like I said, he has the this dude in circulation, which we also have. Actually, we have the same monster, the Hieratic Tefnut. He has this dude, but he doesn't really benefit us right now. Actually, he can special summon this, but it can't attack the turn it does that, so we can book it, and then, you know, or we can take it actually, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, so you can special summon that, but we can actually take that monster. The problem is we have nothing to do with it. Even if we do take it, he can't attack, as it says on the card. It's going to end phase, so we have a few different plays here. We can take his monster, or Crackdown's pretty good. So we can take his monster, or we can go into a better card. We can go into the Time Thief Redoer, which I think is probably the better play, is to go into Time Thief Redoer. So we can actually summon this, like I said, and take this, but it doesn't. If this card is normal summoned, we can discard a card. So I think that's not going to work for us. It's actually not that good right now. So I think we can go into Suship, but that doesn't really help us. I think Time Thief Redoer is just the better card to go into. So we go into Time Thief. Yeah, we go into Time Thief, and then we just go to battle phase, and he's just really good. This is the perfect game state for Time Thief Redoer. Literally, this is what he's made for. All we're missing is Zeus. And then we've got even better stuff going on here. So we're going to attack. Obviously, we're going to attack and go to main phase 2. We're going to set the Crackdown. Crackdown's cool because if we exceed summon with the monster, it stays on the field. And then if we exceed summon, then we can use Parallel Twister, pop an extra card. So now standby phase, we're going to use the Time Thief's effect to get a card. Gotta make sure it's the right one. Yep, there's standby phase effect. We're going to activate that, not the other effect. We don't want to use the other effect, and we're going to get a monster underneath so we can dodge things. We got a Ignister underneath. His deck is very weird. I almost want to say it's a Masochist deck, but I don't know if it's a Masochist deck. Usually when I duel a Masochist, they end up in the comment section of the next video. I don't know if this guy's a Masochist or he's doing his thing. I don't know what is going on here. He can activate that. That's fine. He can add back that monster, or special summon back that monster. It's even better than I thought. But we still have the Crackdown, which is nice too. The Crackdown is essentially like ammunition. He's going to summon the Frequency. That's not bad. And honestly, I think I'm going to take his monster, because he can go into a level 8, and I'm kind of afraid of what that could be. I think I'm just going to take his monster right now, because again, I'm kind of afraid of what he can summon. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. Yeah, I'm going to take this before it gets out of hand, and then he can make a monster gain 500 attack, which is fine because it's not more than anything that we have on our board right now. He could have gone into a level 8, but again, I'm just a little concerned about that. He can make this thing become 1300, which again is not enough to get over anything here, so it doesn't even matter. He plays a full extra deck. Yeah, he plays a full extra deck, which he hasn't gone into yet. And this is a permanent steal, which is nice. We can't attack with it, but it's fine because at least we have it on our board, so he can't do anything with it either. If we draw a tribute monster, we can obviously tribute it, which would be nice. End phase, we don't activate that effect. Doesn't really benefit us right now. So we're going to draw. A power frame's not a terrible card. Maybe not for this situation, but it's not a terrible card. And we're going to activate this effect to gain an additional card. We don't want to chain anything. We got a monster? Yep, we got a monster. See, we don't want to detach that. That'll actually help him. We can change this to attack, but it doesn't really benefit us right now. Is this a dark? No, it's a light. Yeah, we can go into Wee Witch right now, but that doesn't help us either. So we're just going to go to battle phase here. And we're just going to attack over this frequency magician. And we're going to set this power frame and just pass. Alright, we're going to activate the effect, the standby phase effect. To take a card off the top of his deck, which is hopefully a trap card or a spell card, but it's not. It's another monster card. It's a max C. He's going to set one monster. Okay, that's fine. We have 5 materials, none of which are spells, traps. Alright, so super uppercut doesn't really help us right now. I'm going to use the effect now. It would be great if we got a trap card right now. Great if we got it. We got a spell card. Spell card's not bad though. I'm going to go to... I could go to battle phase, or I could activate this now. The problem is if this... Then again, if this floats or something, we can't even do anything anyway. So, I mean, I guess we can pop his card right now if we wanted to with the parallel twister. You can use the supercut, pop his card. Supercut's not really helping us right now. Supercut is power frame or supercut? What's better right now? I mean, what can we even supercut into? Super uppercut. Into Mask of Darkness and stuff, I guess we can go into, whereas power frame just makes us gain attack, which I don't think is going to help us as much. So I think power frame is the worst of the 2 cards right now, so I think we just pop this. And then that's fine. It's an Ash Blossom. We're going to activate the effect of Time Thief Redoer. We're just going to detach a spell card, and that's it. Nothing else. Nope. Barrier Statue is great right now, so we're going to normal summon that. So I guess I should have kept the power frame, because power frame is really good with Barrier Statue, but that's fine, because now we have this situation going where we've got Barrier Statue on top of what we've already got going on, and we just pass here. If we draw the trap card, if we get a trap card off the top of his deck, I think we just wrap this one up. We just absolutely wrap this game up. So now we activate Time Thief Redoer's effect, and we got another monster effect, which again is fine, but it's whatever. Like I said, I'm gonna keep him on the board as long as possible. Our opponent's gonna set 1 card. That's fine. Digit jamming's interesting, but I'm not gonna use it right now because we're trying to win. I'm gonna use the standby phase effect. Hopefully we get the trap. No, we get a spell. I'm going to go ahead and just go to battle phase right now. I'm going to switch this Barrier Statue to defense, because last time that cost us the game. And I'm going to go ahead and go to battle phase and attack directly. If this goes through, we just win. So we'll see if this goes through. It's a Draining Shield, which does target. It negates the attack and gains life points. So we're going to actually activate the effect right now to detach both, so that he doesn't gain life points and we get the draw card. So right now we're going to detach this, and then we're going to detach another one, which we're going to detach. It literally doesn't matter what we detach, but we'll just detach another one. So we're going to banish our monster so he doesn't get to gain life points, and we get the draw card, which we drew there can only be 1. Which, if that doesn't end the game, I don't think anything will end the game. So we're going to put that back. We're going to end phase. He should return to the field, because he returns. He doesn't special summon himself back. And then we can keep our charade going here with our Time Thief Redoer. So here we've got the Time Thief, we've got the There Can Only Be One, and we've got the Barrier Statue. We've got all really good cards right now. So we got a monster, which will allow us to dodge something. He could theoretically have used the Math Mechs last turn, but right now obviously we've got the Barrier Statue, so he can't use them. All right, he's going to end on 1 card. We're going to draw. Hopefully we get a trap card off the top of his deck, because if we do that, then we get to bounce this and then essentially win the game. It's a monster. Again, it's not the end of the world. It's definitely not the end of the world. I think we're going to put this in attack mode, because this card is actually... It's fine in attack mode, because if he destroys it for whatever reason, we get to float with it. So let's see if this gets to float for us. Nope, it's game. So we get to win that one, and that is actually a solid win. I'm very happy with that win. Really kind of nice back and forth. All right, so this is our opponent's deck. I have no idea what's going on. I hope this is a Masochist deck and not a constructed deck. This is Heretic, Mathmech branded. A lot going on all in one deck. And then he's got so many, like, he's got weird royal rares too. Too much going on. Alright, so for this episode, we are going to open one of the free bonus packs. We're actually going to do it. We already did this one, so I can never go into it again. We have this one, and this one. I think we're going to go with this one right here. Remember, again, this is only the packs that Konami grants to us. The free packs that Konami grants to us, we can substitute it if we get 3 wins in an episode. So I'm going to go ahead and go with this one. We'll see if we actually get anything good with it. It appears like we haven't gotten anything good, but I mean, we'll find out. So first card, we got Yosenju, another Yosenju card. I don't think we have enough to play it. Win the Wind Charmer, the flip monster isn't good enough. This is Knight of Armor Dragon. We don't have the ritual spell, but even if I did, I don't think I'd play that. Dino Wrestler, I don't think I have enough Dino Wrestler cards to make that useful yet. This card is half decent, but I don't think we're going to be able to use it yet. But it's a half decent card. Holding Legs, we already pulled. I don't think that's going to be good enough. Metal Reflex Slime, this is our second copy, so if we get like rank 10s, maybe we'll be able to play it. And then another Continuous Trap, which is the embodiment of Amorphous, another like decent card. I might play, we'll see. Basically it summons itself as a level 4 normal monster. Not bad, but we'll see if we play that, because that'll help us get the Time Thief Redoer faster. And it's Time Thief Redoer with a trap card as material, so we might actually play that card. Not a bad pack, but not a great pack either. Alright, let's open our single legacy ticket that we got. I don't think there's anything too crazy that we could possibly pull, but we'll see. So first, Moki Moki, can't use that, and Lesser Fiend, a decent card. Any monster destroyed by battle is banished. Not bad, but not really that great either. We already have the other Moki Moki card, so maybe we'll be able to combo with it. Alright, we just, I believe we won the coin flip. Let's see, our hand is looking okay. We just set the Dragoodies and set the Parallel Twister, and then if our opponent summons to this zone, we can use the Dragon. We just pass here. This is the best we've got so far. We might have to rework the deck a little bit again. Just because, like, this deck that plays all different cards is, like, good and all, but, like, unless we can get to the barrier statue, sometimes it's a little tough to win. He's playing, no way he's playing this. He's playing Flower Cardigans. I haven't played against this deck in years. I can summon my monster, but it doesn't really benefit us to summon the Iron Dragon right now. So I'm gonna wait up here. Yeah, this is crazy. This card is crazy. Special summon 4 Flower Cardigans monsters from your deck, which is like bananas. That is just such a crazy card. You can summon 4 of them, and basically I think it locks you into Flower Cardigans. I can pop this, but it doesn't really matter, and he's negated regardless. I don't even know which one to pop, which one would be beneficial to pop. I know it's a synchro deck, but this is a regular warrior, so we're going to activate that, and then we're going to activate our Dragon Brotar. So Brotar is going to special summon himself. I'm not going to use Brotar's effect because I don't think that there's anything that we can get really into right now that would help us, so I'm not going to summon him. I'm just going to keep our columns going for the Iron Dragon. And then we're going to obviously search during the end phase. Flower Cardigans is one of those decks that just is kind of... It's really not that strong of a deck, but obviously with the deck that we're playing, Flower Cardigans can actually do something. He's going to draw a card here. Alright, so he's going to Synchro Summon here. I believe he's Synchro Summoning, yep, into the 5,000 attack. That doesn't really mean much. I'm just gonna, again, doesn't really mean much. Alright, so now he's gonna activate the Super Koi Koi. This deck is kind of crazy. Like, he just keeps going off. I don't even know what to say. It's incredible how much advantage, like, this deck goes through to accomplish nothing. Like, he's done all of this, and he just keeps dropping the amount of cards in his hand, and now he's got a monster with essentially, yeah, he has a level 10 monster on the board that negates his spawn trap card and floats, and that's about it. I don't know really what the purpose of all this was. I'm gonna go ahead and activate the dragon, summon it out, destroy that. I probably should have summoned it in attack mode, but he can replay anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. So he destroys our monster, he's going to destroy our other monster. I just try to destroy his highest attack monster, obviously, with it. Now he's going to end phase pass, I mean, I guess. Nope, he's going to keep going. Our opponent's going to end phase, we're going to activate Dragooties to search. We're going to search out... all of these aren't bad. I think the best one to search out is probably Spiral Tough. I want to say is probably the best for this situation, because he's monster removal. Dark Resonator's not bad. Parallel Twister does nothing right now. Honestly, I think we have the out to this dude, actually. Alright, so we're going to summon the Cosmo Good Witch and activate, pay 500 to book a monster. We're going to book this thing face down. And hopefully I'm correct. I think that this card forgets that it has been... I think it forgets that it was synchro summoned, hopefully. So we're going to just attack it. And hopefully it doesn't summon another monster, and I don't believe that it... Oh, I guess it does, never mind. So it doesn't forget that it was synchro summoned. So we'll be summoning another synchro monster, another large synchro monster, which is going to be the Flower Cardian Moon Girl. I think we're just going to end here. Nothing we can really do. At least he doesn't have a spell trap card negate on the field right now, but like it doesn't matter because Parallel Twister does nothing regardless. Omni Dragon Brotar is like a good card, but the issue with him is we have nothing to really do with him after we summon him. Like we don't have any... Yeah, we don't have anything to do with Omni Dragon Brotar shortly afterwards. We can't like link him away. It would be awesome if we had Omni Dragon Brotar and Link Karibo and we could just like, loop them. That would be like a really cool combo. Or, like any Link monster, but literally the only Link monster we have in our entire deck is Wee Witch. And this is the only Link monster we have that we can like summon and do stuff with. Like all of the other ones require all types of other stuff. He's going to use 5 monsters here again. I'm guessing he's going to go into 5-headed Link Dragon. That's shocking. Alright, so this dude is unaffected by everything, which is kind of crazy. I've never even seen somebody run this. I swear I've never seen anybody run 5-headed Link Dragon in my life. But he has to banish monsters in order to keep it, but it's unaffected by everything, which is kind of crazy. Our monster gets banished when it leaves the field, of course. We're going to lose that. I'm going to lose that. Some life points. He always has enough monsters to banish because he has like 3 million cards. So his monster's unaffected by everything. Crackdown. His monster's unaffected by Crackdown, so it doesn't matter. I think we just set this and pass because otherwise nothing really helps. Yeah, I think we just set this and pass, and we just wait out the 5-headed Link Dragon, let him keep banishing monsters during your opponent's end phase. Yeah, so I guess we just stall this one out. Hopefully he banishes enough monsters where he can't do anything. Yeah, 5-headed Link Dragon's crazy. 5 monsters. But the monsters can be anything. It's kind of crazy. The monsters can be anything. It can be 5 tokens. It's kind of wild. And its 5 tokens cannot be destroyed by battle by any of those, unaffected by all other card effects, which is again pretty good, but then he has to banish every end phase. So he's going to attack with this. I'm fine with that because our monster can't be destroyed by battle. And he's going to be able to attack again. This time actually destroy the monster by battle. I am probably going to do this because I want to preserve my life points. So I'm going to summon that over here, and then I'm going to put it in defense next turn. But I can block and attack, and I can Parallel Twister to get rid of this one, but I mean, it's whatever. You know what would be really good right now? Actually, Yugioh would be really, really good right now. He's going to Tribute, and then do this foolishness again. I gotta say, as I'm watching this person combo off, I am, like, thoroughly unimpressed. It's like the amount of resources that his deck has to go through in order to, like, summon just, like, a simple monster is an outrageous amount. So, I mean, it's just, like, yeah, it's just very, the amount of bricks you have to play in this deck, it's kind of outrageous. All right, so we've got another end phase. He refilled his graveyard again, which is not good for us. Fusilier does nothing right now to save us. Yeah, Fusilier does nothing. We have nothing we can do with him. This, I guess, is half decent. because we can pop a card, but that doesn't really like benefit. So we can pop a card and then attack over something, but then we leave ourselves exposed to get attacked by this thing. This thing's massive, obviously, so we can clear out a portion of his board where we could just change it to defense. I don't even know what to do, like clear out a portion of his board or just... Because we can summon Spiral Tough and then pop, you know, try to pop like this, for example. More than likely at the top of his monster is going to be a monster up here. We can pop this, and then pop this, and then attack over this, and then maybe like parallel twister this away. Like we could do that. We could do a variety of different... I guess we do that because we don't really have a choice. I mean, so we're going to activate. We're going to call monster because he's got a lot of monsters. It's a spell, of course. It's not going to go through. I guess we go to battle here. We attack over one of them. Get at least a monster off the board. Main phase 2, switch this to defense. We could parallel twister, like I said, get rid of this and then pop like this thing. But this goes back to him and then he can continue to use it, so that's not going to come up. So it's literally just a trade that doesn't benefit us. He doesn't have a lot of cards left, so I guess that's one thing to keep in mind. But he's about to draw Allure of Darkness here. And he has to kind of pick and choose to get over things. So I guess he attacks this, attacks directly. That would be the smartest thing. I know he drew, obviously, the Allure of Darkness, which hopefully he activates, and he will activate it. So he's going to continue digging into his deck despite being very low. He has 10 cards left. We did kind of get unlucky there that he excavated what he did. Alright, so he summoned out all of these using the Super Kawaki card. This thing. This deck is, like I said, this deck has been kind of like so goofy. I've never seen anything like this deck. He has, I believe, game on board. All he has to do is just enter battle. And this is the end of the game. Baron de Fleur. Okay, that'll end the game. That'll definitely end this game. Yeah, Small World does nothing, plus he can negate Small World, so... I mean, I guess if Small World resolves, maybe... I mean, nah, there's nothing we can search with Small World that would make a difference here. He's going to activate the effect of Baron de Fleur in the standby phase. Okay. That is more than fine to summon something out. He's going to do another Flower Cardigan thing. It's like I'm playing against, like... I'm fine with that. We're going to go ahead and Small World. We're going to obviously fuse Sulir. We're going to try to get to... We need to get to Yugioh. How do we get to Yugioh? How do we get to Yugioh? I guess... Yeah, Oviraptor says 0 defense, so it's not that, right? No, it can't be that. So the only thing in common with Soul-Eating Oviraptor and Yugioh is the fact that they're dark. They should get me to Yugioh. Yeah. So let's do Soul-Eating Oviraptor and then Yugioh. Okay. So now we search out Yugioh and we just set it. This is literally our best bet. This is the best thing we could have possibly done. And then we just pass. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't have a card to discard. We could have searched Aluber. Aluber would have been crazy, but we literally don't have a card to discard. So as good as Aluber would have been, we actually couldn't do it. Because again, yeah, Aluber just... It would have been crazy to steal this card with Aluber. Actually, this card's unaffected anyway, so Aluber wouldn't have done anything anyway. So he's going to continue to banish cards here. This Link Dragon is crazy. But Yugioh is the best... Like I said, this is the best play we have right now. He has 5 cards left in his deck. Yeah, he's going to keep doing the Flower Cardigan things. We are absolutely fighting for our lives right now. This is wild. Alright, he's going to, I believe, Synchro Summon here into a 6, maybe? Yeah, 6. The Moon. And he's going to keep drawing here, which is getting really scary because he has 4 cards. He's going to... All these effects are mandatory, the draw cards. So, I mean, he's got 3 cards left. If he can't get over our Yugioh, he loses. And he pops the face down rather than the Yugioh. It's fine. He's going to attack. Can't be destroyed by battle. I am not going to use the effect of Yugioh under any circumstances right now. He's going to attack. Again, I am not going to use the effect. And again, he's going to attack. But direct it. That sucks. We really lasted that long just to get directly attacked. Alright, we just lost a coin flip. We'll see how this goes. We drew Small World again. We draw Small World a lot. Like a lot. Alright, we just won the coin flip. We're going first. Pretty good. Pretty good hand, honestly. As long as he doesn't draw Like, Imperm, this is a pretty good hand. I'm just going to set everything now that I have a choice and just pass here. As long as he doesn't draw like Lightning Storm, Imperm, Harpy's Feather Duster, this is a pretty good hand. This is about as good as it's going to get. In terms of what our deck can do, we have Crackdown, Unbreakable Spirit. I think we Unbreakable Spirit first, then Crackdown. But overall, this is pretty good. Alright, our opponent's going to summon the Predaplant out. And he's going to put a Predaplant counter on our monster, but he can't special summon anything but fires anyway, so it doesn't matter. And we have the Unbreakable Spirit to use, if anything. So if he attacks, we'll Unbreakable Spirit. Yeah, you can go ahead and enter the battle phase. Like I said, I'm just going to Unbreakable Spirit. And the next card, I'm going to Crackdown. Because Unbreakable Spirit works if we only control one monster anyway. So right now, that's what we're going to do. Alright, it's going to go to battle phase, which is fine. I'm going to declare attack. I'm going to activate the Unbreakable Spirit. And I'm going to gain attack. That's good enough for me. And he's going to take damage, obviously. It would be cool if that was Power Frame, because then we would have gained a lot more. But it's fine, because obviously this only lasts until the end phase. We need more cards, like I said, like Unbreakable Spirit, that are just going to give our barrier statue ways to attack. Now we have the Cosmo Good Witch. I'm going to normal summon that out. I could have also gone into the Mysterious Guard and set that, but I think Cosmo Good Witch is probably a little better. It just does more damage. He's going to be able to send a Predaplant, which is fine. Predaplant to the graveyard. The Bliss app. And he's going to put counters on this, which is fine. This has 2 counters on it. And this will allow him to search. But like I said, we have the Crackdown to take whatever he searches anyway. He's going to search Orpha Scorpio. I'm going to go to battle phase. Why not? Let's go to battle phase and start attacking over our opponent's attacking our opponent. He has, what is that, Storming, or is it Storming Mirror Force? Which definitely sucks for us. Main phase 2, Storming Mirror Force. Nothing we can do. We can just pass. That's all we can really do. We just have to live with it. But we have other plays. So we have Cubic Ascension. We have Crackdown. We have other stuff to do. Alright, it's now our opponent's turn. Going to summon the Orpha Scorpio. I'm totally fine with this. He has to discard a monster and then special summon a Predaplant from the deck. He can do all this because, like I said, I have Crackdown, Cubic Ascension. I still have stuff. He's going to discard the Predaplant Saracient. And it has to get sent from field to graveyard in order to trigger, so it's not going to trigger. Again, this is fine. Now he's going to be able to search a poly, any poly in the game with the Predaplant Darling Cobra. But whatever he can summon, we honestly can just steal with Crackdown. So you just put a bunch of resources into a monster and hopefully we just steal it. And then we've also got Cubic Ascension. Again, Super Poly doesn't really help the situation right now because like he only has monster. I don't have monsters, so it doesn't really. He's just discarding more stuff and it doesn't really benefit. Yeah, he can go ahead and do that. So he's going to summon a 2 card, 2 monster Super Poly targets. So 2 dark monsters. He can go into the new Predaplant guy. I forget his name. The one that's a flower. You can go into that thing if he wants to. His extra deck is 13 cards. Already, that's off to a goofy start. He's going to go Super Poly into Chimera Flesia. This is a pretty good card. We can honestly steal it, like I said. Or we can make it attack into a Cubic Ascension and negate it. He's going to target our Crackdown. I mean, we have no choice. Might as well activate it, right? And get our dailies. That's obviously not good for us. And then we're just going to destroy it and it'll go back to him. Right back to him. Alright, we're going to Cubic Ascension. Summon the Cubic monster in defense mode. Redirect the attack. And then we're definitely putting it in the back row. Because we want to negate his effects. Because this card's actually kind of good. It banishes cards. I can out Cubic Ascension, essentially. It banishes cards and it can make monsters gain attack and defense. And the standby phase it searches Super Poly. So that card's actually kind of good. So we definitely want to get rid of that. We do have the Mysterious Guard, which can out this, which is quite nice. Yeah, we have the Mysterious Guard. I don't want to summon Barrier Statue yet. I think what I want to do is I want to set Mysterious Guard. Hopefully he doesn't he doesn't draw into a monster. He can't attack with this. I'm not putting the Cubic Seed onto the board. I'm leaving it in the back row. That's pretty good. I'm going to leave this in the back row because I don't want him to have a Super Poly target, so I'm just going to leave this here. So I think I'm just going to set the Mysterious Guard, and then next turn I can return this to the extra deck. That way it doesn't float either. And then this, I think we don't need to set yet. Yeah, we don't need to set that yet because it's not really helping us do anything. So I think we just do that so far. Like I said, I don't want to summon the cubic because if I summon the cubic, he can possibly super poly my cubic away. And I don't want to give him any more resources than he has right now. Alright, he's gonna draw this, which lets him special summon a Predaplant monster from his hand and then add a Predaplant card, which is actually quite lucky. And then he's got the Fly Trap, which Fly Trap is actually kind of good in a sealed environment, but I don't have any face-up monsters, so it really doesn't do anything. He's gonna draw the Predaplanting. The only thing that he can attack with right now is the Fly Trap. He can activate the Predaplanting and then send the Bliss app, but that doesn't do much. He can't attack with the Chimera Flesia. I guess he can attack with that. He's going to take some damage. And then I'm going to activate this, and I'm going to return the Chimera Flesia. That way it doesn't float. And then he can target and then put a Predaplant counter on this. Now here's the scary part. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles a monster with a Predaplant counter, it destroys it automatically, which is a little frustrating. Power Frame's not bad, especially with the barrier statue. But again, he's got this thing, the Predaplanting right now, so this card is actually quite good right now. So I think we summon the Witch, and then we activate the Witch. He has obviously the Predaplanting, but I think we summon the Witch, and we put this face down, so at the start of the damage step, maybe it misses the timing. Okay, so let me see here. So we're going to activate this to book this monster face down. And now, interestingly enough, we can actually go into this, the Promenade, which I think is actually probably the best play, is to go into the Promenade. Yeah, I actually think this is the best play. We're going to go into Promenade. Summon that in attack mode. He has... How much defense did his monster have? 800. So we have to attack first, and then we get rid of this. Which is fine. I guess we have to do that. Nothing we can do there. Because if we don't do that, then we just lose the monster. Or we can't get over it anyway. Magic Cylinder, of course. Magic Cylinder is whatever. We have this on the field. And we just end here. Like I said, I don't want to put out the Yugioh right now because I don't want him to fuse with my monsters, including Yugioh. So right now we have to summon attributes that he can't really do anything with, like wind and stuff. This automatically destroys the monster, so there's nothing we can do. He just outs our monster no matter what we do. Oh, never mind, I guess. At the start of the damage step, battles a monster. Oh, this has a rank, not a level, so it didn't matter anyway. The Promenade, yeah, it's a rank monster, not a level monster, so it just outed his monster. Because this has to be a monster that has a lower level. Alright, that's perfect. And then next turn, we're going to be able to shuffle that back. Alright, so we just need to draw a monster that can get over this thing, which we still don't have, unfortunately. So I'm going to activate Detaching, Cosmo, Good Witch. Return this to the extra deck. Or return that to the main deck. Skull Invitation does nothing, and it doesn't matter that he activates that. Just kind of a waste of a card. Yeah, we still have kind of nothing here to get over this Bliss app. It's just too much defense, weirdly enough. I think we just set this right here. It can't be destroyed by battle, and we just pass. And hopefully draw something useful. We do still have more spawn trap card removal next turn. We could have changed it to defense mode, honestly. I don't know why I left it in attack mode, but I guess it's fine, because if our life points get low, we have the Cubic Ascension. The Predaplant, he's going to summon that out. And he's going to be able to fuse with our monster if he wants to. So you can put a counter on this, and it's treated as dark. He can actually go into the three-headed monster. Yep, as expected, he's going to fuse using our monster. The Promenade in his own monster, and he's going to go into Chimera Flesia. And he can destroy a card now. Alright, battle phase is fine. He's going to attack directly. Nothing I can do about that. Again, we have this problem with he can banish this. Any monster with a level less than this card's attack, he can just banish for free. So he can banish the Yugioh. He can banish anything, really. So we're just going to set this. I don't want to set this because don't want to lose it for nothing, but like I kind of have to. If I summon an attack mode, like I said, he can just banish it, so I think this elephant should buy us some time. We could set this in defense, but I want to summon this once we clear his board a little bit. I want to summon this, but like as of right now, it's not going to help us. I think we just pass this one up. This Chimera Flesia is really good. Now this elephant will block an attack, which is good, but again, it's not great. Yeah, battle phase. Activate this elephant. Set it in defense, and then he's going to have to attack into that. It would be awesome if we had the crackdown now, so we could steal this and then tribute it for the Eradicator. We drew things a little out of order. Alright, he's going to end phase. Threatening Roar is not bad. It buys us a turn, which I think I'm going to go ahead and go with Threatening Roar here. Because again, this can banish Yugioh and it can banish the barrier statue. There's no point to even like summon them because they don't really, it doesn't really benefit us to summon them. Alright, we're going to activate Threatening Roar. Protect our life points before he can get into the battle phase and attack us. I'm going to set one and pass. I can use Yugioh offensively. I think that's probably our best bet. Because then we can protect ourselves from this thing. And then we can set up the barrier statue. Alright, that is actually pretty good. Oh man, though, if I use... Okay, I think I know the way to do this. The only thing is he'll be able to search Super Poly if I do it this way. Actually, it's fine. I can set this and then special summon it. And then we can special summon, activate to special summon over here. We destroy that card. And now we have the out to this. Now, the only thing is this guy plays a lot of weird spawn trap cards. So he can actually have the... he can have like a Mirror Force or something. So I think what I want to do is I want to battle first, and then I want to summon the barrier statue, because he can have... This guy's been very weird. Like I said, he's had Storming, Mirror Force, and like a bunch of random like Magic Cylinder and like other garbage like that. But then again, the smartest play is to summon the barrier statue, but this guy's been so weird. But then again, I can just main phase 2. If this fails, I just go main phase 2 power frame. And then, yeah, I'm probably just going to go to battle. Battle, attack over the Bliss app. Oh, I guess he didn't have anything anyway. Main phase 2. He has nothing left to search either. That's interesting to see. So we summon that. And I think we just pass now. And we have the power frame to protect our barrier statue, if anything. And he can search, obviously, with the Chimera Flesia right now. But if you search a Super Poly, it doesn't do anything. And then we have, like I said, protection for the barrier statue. So I think we've kind of worked ourselves back into a decent situation, so long as he doesn't get some sort of outrageous like blowout trap card. Yep, standby phase, you can search any fusion or polymerization card, which includes Super Poly. But again, right now Super Poly's not doing anything unless he has a fire monster in his extra deck, which I don't know that there is this fire Super Poly target available out there. So he's going to set that and hopefully pass. I think that I am actually going to... He could have Mirror Force. I can change this to defense mode, but honestly, if he has Storming, it just returns to my hand and we use it next turn. I guess we can still negate the attack from the... I mean, I'm going to say he's probably bluffing. I'm just going to attack. Hopefully, if it is a Storming Mirror Force, it's a Storming Mirror Force. There's nothing we can do. Yeah, if he has Storming Mirror Force, we just kind of... Their monsters return to hand. If he doesn't, then... I mean, if he has regular Mirror Force, that sucks, but then we just go into Yugioh. Or he's going to send a Predaplant, and he's going to put Predaplant counters on us, which is fine. He can send Bliss App again and then search, and then he's going to search with Bliss App again. Which last turn he didn't even search with Bliss App, and I destroyed it by battle. I don't know why he didn't search last time. Now he's going to search for the Scarlet. Scarlet's a good card, but he can't special summon Scarlet right now because I have a barrier statue, so he can't summon it. So we're going to main phase 2. Just pass here. There's nothing else to really do. If we could summon a second Iron Dragon, that would have been crazy too. If we lock out both zones against like a Link deck. Alright, so let's see what he does. It's probably his last turn. He's going to set a monster into defense. It's fine. Alright, let's see what we draw. Super Uppercut's not like a terrible card to draw. Like I said, it again, in this very, very slow duel that we've been dueling, Super Uppercut isn't bad. We're going to battle phase and just attack over this. He's going to be able to destroy our monster by battle. The Scarlet Ant. And then he's going to be able to search a Predap card. But we're still going to be able to attack with the barrier statue directly. And we do still have the power frame to protect our barrier statue and have a gain attack. He's going to Orphis Scorpio, that's fine. And then we're going to attack directly for 1,000. Main phase 2, super uppercut. And just pass here. We probably should have put Vigilm on the board, because then we could have normal summoned the Vizaz Starfrost. Or tribute summoned it. We probably should have done that before we went into the barrier statue, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. We've been keeping this here in the background for quite a while. Alright, he's going to summon the Orphis Scorpio. He can't do the Raigeki, that's interesting. Well, that might have ended the game depending on what else he has. Okay, he doesn't have much else, thank God. Thank God he doesn't have much else, because that would have been the end of the game right there. Unfortunately, I think this card's dead permanently. The Cubic Ascension is a permanently dead card because his life points are too low. Alright, that could be game right now. Yeah, that could be game. This back row card hasn't done anything in a few turns. So I think I'm going to get rid of the Eradicator. Get rid of the Eradicator, I'm going to pop this. And now I'm going to special summon out the Cubic Seed. In the defense, I'm going to special summon the Vizaz Starfrost. Pop this in order to special summon itself in attack mode. And hopefully, because that card hasn't done anything yet, we end this game. Woof! That was a clean win. That was a nice back and forth, clean win. Let's go open this pack. We definitely earned whatever's in this pack. Alright, this is going to be probably the last pack of the episode. Let's see what we get. It seems to be shiny, which is cool. We've definitely had some great pulls this episode. We've got Time Thief, some other stuff. Yubel, Terror Incarnate. Has to be special summon with Yubel, which we don't have right now. Cyberse Wicked requires 2 Cyberse monsters. We only have one that we use right now, but it's not a bad card. Wind Up, we don't have any Wind Up cards. That's our first Wind Up card. This is a 2 level 3 monsters. This actually isn't like bad with the barrier statue, honestly. 2 level 3s, not bad with the barrier statue. We might find a way to squeeze this in. It's probably the best rank 3 we've pulled so far, so that's good. Minerva is a Lightsworn card. I don't think we're going to be able to use it, but we have been pulling... actually, when this card is normal summon, we can add 1 light dragon monster from our deck to our hand, whose level is less or equal to the total number of Lightsworn monsters in your graveyard. So I don't think we're going to be able to use this effect, but I mean, this is kind of cool. But it would have been nice if we could search the Light Pulsar, but right now I don't think we can. Evolite, I don't think we have enough of these to really play. And Lost World is kind of crazy because we actually... We have a way to search this? Yeah, I don't think we have a way to search this, which is kind of crazy. Because we can essentially special summon tokens on our opponent's side of the field, but we have nothing to really benefit off of this right now. It is a crazy pull, but I don't think it's beneficial for us right now. Let's check what this super rare is. I have never... Actually, I do know what this is. Yeah, we can special summon a fairy, spellcaster, wing beast, or beast warrior from our hand. Equip it to this card, and then return all dragon monsters on the field to the hand. I mean, it's not super good, but it's not super bad either. And then if this card's your spawn trap card zone because it was sent there this turn, if it's in the graveyard because it was spent there this turn, we can add a polymerization, fusion, parasite, or fusion. So overall, not a bad card, but as of right now, I don't think this really benefits us because it works with a bunch of weird typings that we don't really play too many of in the deck. But it's not a bad card overall because in a Masochist deck, I actually think this could be kind of good. We do have all these random types, but maybe a little bit of thought has to go into this one, but it might be good. All right, let's crack open these legacy pack. These 2 legacy packs we've got. This is not a bad card. Silent Sea Nettle. If you control a water monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. It's pretty good. And then you're locked into waters, and then you can only activate the turn you activate this card. Banish from the graveyard, target 3 water, shuffle them to the deck. Like, none of that's bad, but we just don't really have like a purpose for it because we don't have enough water monsters. But overall, that's not a bad card whatsoever. White Dolphin. This card is another card I've never seen in my life. Where do they keep these cards? So there's so many cards that are just like haven't been brought over to the TCG, and they really should be like that. Secrets of Gallant, I remember this card. We can select the normal monster, and then if it inflicts battle damage, your opponent discards 2 random cards. It's not like a terrible card, but it's just really slow, because you have to essentially set it, wait for your opponent's turn to end, then go back to your turn, then you can attack, then activate this, then you get the discard. So you essentially, it's not usable until turn 4, which is like really, really slow. And then Acrobat Monkey, which is actually Tristan from the show. So that is it. That is everything in the episode. Honestly, we had some really good polls early in the episode. Really cool games. Let me know what I should change, definitely. Thank you for watching. La 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 la.